Hi, my name is Krista, and I am the owner and operator of Live True Healing Apothecary, and also I coach people around strengths and helping them clarify their intuitive gifts. And one of the questions that I get often is, how do I do everything? And whenever people are asking me about what I do and how I manage my day-to-day full-time position that I have in a public school during the day, and then also how I manage my life coaching slash intuitive strengths coaching business paired with an apothecary, the first thing that I can possibly say is I handle it all because I have learned to be in alignment with who I am and the gifts that I have to bring to this world. So one of the things that I do is I teach people about clarifying their bodies and their physical beings so that they can bring their gifts into the world. The first step that we are going to talk about is cleansing your aura. So this is probably the easiest way to activate your truest spirit is by ridding your auric field, which is the outer invisible layer that wraps your body and actually holds all of the vibrational code for your body and how you're feeling. So the number one thing we want to do is cleanse that space. And the reason we want to cleanse it is because it is a natural magnetic force that brings other people's stuff in and attaches onto you. And if you're an empath, which most of you are, I usually attract empaths, then you most likely easily attract and absorb other people's crap. Like the things that they can't always or don't always want to hold. You say, bring it on, I'll hold it for you. And the one thing that we're going to do is learn how to rid your body of holding their baggage, and we're going to let them build their strength while you activate your own. So I am going to use a wrapped smudge stick this time, and this one is sage and rosemary, a little bit of lavender, and also some rose. So there's a lot of different vibrations going on in this one very busy smudge stick, but you can use something as simple as a Palo Santo stick. Palo Santo is called a holy wood, and this is used in ancient Native American tradition to cleanse the aura of negative spirit and to uplift the feelings that you have and also bring in the high vibrational code of the spirit realm that we activate, like our angelic partners and also our guides. So what I'll do is light both, and I'll show you what they do. So the first one, if you ever get one of our smudges, we do make our own with rose petals and with roses and sage. You'll light it, and you can use a typical lighter, or you can dip this into the flame of a candle and you blow it out, and you're going to see smoke appear from your smudge stick. The next thing that you'll want to do is ensure that one of your windows is slightly open. So before the video, we wanted to make sure that the window is open behind me. And the first thing you'll do, and I usually stand, but since I'm sitting for this video, I usually wrap my head first and cleanse my body of anything that might be holding on to my third eye chakra or the energy around my head. I still have smoke left, so I will run it down my body and literally take a deep breath, inhale the cleansing, and exhale anything that's no longer serving me. And then I take it to my feet, and then I do my back the best I can. We will talk about room saging later on in a different video, but for today we are going to focus on thyself first and thy space second. So we will just focus on the self. So the second thing I wanted to teach you about is whenever you're burning smudge sticks, there is a natural healing element that comes from the smoke of sage. So sage is known to actually kill anything that is of destruction in your air. So anything that's leaving off like a bacteria or something that when you inhale it, you get sick from it. This is a natural killer of anything that's infectious in your air. So it's kind of like going into a pink Himalayan salt cave. There is a positive and negative ion switch out when you go into that. So there is an earth element that happens whenever you're using earth products like pink Himalayan sea salt. In this case, if you activate the sage, it actually kills anything that's lingering in your air. So it's a natural killer, and there is scientific proof that it does that. But it also does something we can't see or feel right away sometimes, which is it takes care of negative entities that are sticking around. Then it raises the vibration of the area because of the rose. The rose actually raises the vibration, and the rosemary protects. So it's a protection herb. So those are the things that help there. If you're burning Palo Santo, you're going to treat it like a wood log. So you're going to, I've burned this one quite a bit. I just had a coaching session, so I burned it before I entered. So it's worn down a little bit, but it'll still burn and it'll do what we need it to do. Notice I'm holding the flame toe for quite a while because Palo takes a little bit longer to catch. So if you're like, oh, my Palo doesn't work, it's probably because it just wasn't under the fire, in the fire long enough. So make sure that you get a real smoky feel. And now we're going to transmute all the negative to the positive. And that's what Palo does. It's called the holy wood, and it's supposed to transmute negativity to positivity. When I wake up from my dream state, I burn this right after I wash my face, brush my teeth, and I get my cup of coffee. I'm still drinking my coffee. So I burn this very next because sometimes we go into a dream state where we're working out past life issues or we're working out our current life issues, and we come out of it and we're just like foggy and sometimes sad. I don't know if you've ever woken up with a sad feeling, but sometimes we activate that in our dreams. So this will help transmute all of that to the positivity space. And Palo Santo is actually known to lift your emotional well-being and to help balance your emotional state, much like an ametrine. So ametrine is really cool, and we have these in the apothecary. These are actually used to promote positivity, and you can see a little bit of yellow going right through the ametrine, and that is citrine that was formed in the earth with amethyst. Amethyst is a natural healer and emotional balancer, and citrine is a natural uplifter. So you have both of them in one place with your ametrine. So you can easily use that. Another thing that I like to use when I'm cleansing is a clear quartz crystal, because this is a natural amplifier. I amplify the positive energy that I'm looking to bring in, and I also contact my divine source through my crown chakra by holding my clear quartz crystal. So you will be led by your spirit to cleanse the way that you cleanse, but this is just a quick tutorial that you can use whenever you're looking to cleanse your sacred body, your sacred auric field, and your sacred home space, which we'll do our home space another day. But currently, we're going to just focus on cleansing your chakras. A lot of us have throat chakra cleansing to do by the end of the day, and especially heart chakra work, because we take in so much through the heart if we allow it. Sometimes we have to remove the block, and when we burn our Palo, it helps to remove the blockages a little bit more. All right, so this was your first 101 course on saging and smudging and clearing your auric field. Blessings to you, and this is one of the go-to things that I do whenever you ask me, how do you do it all? Well, I couldn't do it if I had a blocked chakra system. So one of the things that I do is I clear it any chance I get, and I begin with my Palo and my smudge sticks. Sending you all love, and comment below if you found this very useful, and we'd love for you to subscribe to Live True Healing on our YouTube channel. Follow us at Live True on Instagram, and we hope to talk with you soon and connect with you more. Sending you love.